Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us. Today, we're going to talk about unsecured business loans. Okay, the types of unsecured business loans. Okay, types of unsecured business loans and cards that every business owner should know about. Okay, and this webinar will reveal information about unsecured financing options for businesses. During this webinar, you will discover just how a 0% credit program gets you 5 to 8 cards at 5 times the amount of your current highest limit account. What a line of credit is, how 0% unsecured credit lines can work for startups, how to get credit cards that only report to the business credit reporting agencies, why it costs less to take cash out of credit lines than from credit cards, and some more stuff. Alrighty. At this point, if you can hear me and you know where the chat is, put in your business name, what type of business you are, and where you located, what state are you in? And I am going to share my screen. How about that? How about them beans? Okay. Now you should see my screen a little bit. And we're going to put it on the slideshow. And boom, here we go. All right. Don't forget to put your information in there. Okay. I got you, John. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, types of excuse me, types of unsecured business loans and cards that every business owner should know about. Here goes my background. Here goes my contact information, right? My name is Noel A. Booker Sr. I am the CEO at businesscreditbuilder.us. Take down my phone numbers, 404-500-9687, and the email is noel@businesscreditbuilder.us. Now, there's 3 buttons down here. That blue button is how you get a free business credit consultation. That's when you want to talk to me about the services that we provide, which is accounting, bookkeeping, websites, business credit, and funding. Okay, so that's how you can get a free business finance assessment to see where you are and stuff like that, right? That's like my scheduler right there. So you go to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult, right? That's how you set up an appointment, right? And I'm gonna give you these other websites, but it's always gonna start with businesscreditbuilder.us, and then it's gonna go /consult or something, right? So the next button, the green button, is how you get a free guide on how to build business credit. Just go to /free guide. And if you think you can get approved for funding now, then you go to /get funding. Okay. All right. Okay. Secured and unsecured financing. In the business lending arena, there are 2 main types of financing. Secured financing. This includes money that requires some type of asset to be pledged as collateral for the loan, right? And there's unsecured financing. This includes money that doesn't require any collateral for approval. All right. I see y'all coming in the room. Good evening. If you're coming in the room, put your name in the chat, your business name, what type of business you do, where you're located. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, today we're going to be talking about unsecured financing. Unsecured financing is financing that is not secured by any type of collateral, meaning it is money that's unsecured. Nothing is pledged as collateral for the debt. If the borrower defaults, the lender can pursue the borrower legally and their assets, right? But they don't have a right to just take any assets just due to the default. Okay. Now, per the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, 1 out of 5 businesses fail within their first year of operation. Within 5 years, nearly 50% of all businesses will have closed their doors. In 15 years, 75% of the businesses that were started will have closed down for good. Most businesses fail, making the business lending space very risky. So lenders already know that after 15 years, your business is probably going to not be in operation. Okay? And that's per statistics, all right? Unsecured financing. With secured financing, the lender would just take the asset pledged as collateral. This helps them quickly get back part of their loss. Since the risk isn't as high with secured financing, borrowers can often get great interest rates, as low as 2 to 5%. Unsecured financing is the riskiest type of business lending because if the borrower defaults, the only way the lender can get back their loss is to pursue legal action. Legal action can be very costly and not something any lender wants to pursue. This is part of why unsecured financing is so high risk and why some of the rates you'll see will be much higher than with secured financing, right? So secured finance is usually about under 5%, right? All right. That's low risk. That's low risk because they know they're going to get their money back, right? They got something, right? Types of unsecured financing. Okay, here we go. Unsecured business credit cards. Most banks offer unsecured business credit cards. Most of them report to the consumer reporting agencies. They all require a personal guarantee from you. You can get approval, usually for 1 card at the most. This is because they stop approving you. This is because they stop approving you when you have 2 or more inquiries on your credit report. Okay? Okay, check this out. Now, y'all can take screenshots, right? If y'all know how to take screenshots, that's how you'll save this info. Or you come back and check it out on the YouTube, which I will have up in a day or something like that. Okay, so this one is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited Card. Okay, it has an annual fee of $0, 500 bonus cash back after you spend $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months after account opening. 0% intro April APR for 12 months from account opening on purchases. After that, 13 to 19% variable APR. Employee cards are no additional cost. Unlimited 1.5% cash back rewards on every purchase. See, that's what I'll be looking at. I'll be looking at the cash backs. That's what affects me, right? The cash back. Other people, they want to get a card that have travel benefits and stuff like that, right? Or whatever it is, right? So you have to look at the different types of cards and see what benefits you the best, right? This one is $24.99 cash advance rate. And there goes the link. There goes the link right there to apply for the card. Okay, so I hope y'all screenshotting, right? Y'all know how to do screenshots, right? All right. All right. Somebody had a question?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a screenshot. I can't see it on the board. It just says print screen, and I don't know
Yeah.
where it
Let me
goes.
see. I think that's it. The print screen button. Yeah. The print screen button will take a picture of it and we'll put it in your
Is it control print?
pictures. It will put it in your pictures folder in your screenshot folder. Okay.
Oh, we'll check. Okay.
Okay. That's when you hit that screen, that print screen button, that's what happens automatically. All right. Okay. Here we go. Chase, Inc., cash, business card. Is that the one I just did? Okay. The first one was the Chase, Inc. Business Unlimited card. Now we're going to do the Chase, Inc. Cash Business card. Okay. This one has $500 cash, a bonus cash back after you spend $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months after account opening. That's some good information to be knowing, though, right? 0% fixed intro APR for the first 12 months, right? So that's some good info. The cash advance rate is 24. That's always going to be high, right? You can earn 5% cash back on the first 25,000 spent in combined purchases at office supply stores and on internet, cable, and phone services each account anniversary year. Okay, and it got the link down there at the bottom. Boom, boom, bam. Okay, here goes another one. The Capital One Spark Miles Select for Business. Okay. Now check out the details on this one. This one has a purchase rate of 0% intro APR for 9 months, 13 to 23 variable APR after that, unlimited 1.5 times miles per dollar on every purchase every day. Hotels and rental cars, booking through Capital One Travel. Okay. Earn a one-time bonus of 20,000 miles equal to 200 in travel once you spend 3,000 on purchases within the first 3 months from account opening with an annual fee of 0. And we got the link down there at the bottom, right? So this one's good for those travel people that's traveling, right? You'll like that one. Yeah. Okay, check this one out. Unsecured business credit cards, American Express Blue Business Cash Card. 0%. $0 annual fee, 0% introductory APR for 12 months, which is different than the other one. The other one was 9 months, right? After that, your APR will be variable at 13 to 19. That's a good one, huh? 2% cash back up to $50,000 in purchase per calendar year, 1% cash back on all purchases after that. So that's a good cash back one right there, right? Check out the link at the bottom. Boom. Okay, let me see what we got up in here. Aloha, everyone. John Barlow, DBA Power Alternative in Kailua, Kona. I know I probably messed that up. In Hawaii. All right, he's out there doing his thing. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
shout out the whole
Kailua.
paragraph.
Yeah, it's Kailua. Kailua is a drink.
All right. Oh, it's a drink that you make?
No, it's the coffee liqueur.
Oh, I
Kailua.
got you. All right,
Yeah,
that's good.
no, it's Kailua.
Okay. Okay, Althea is in here. She got Hoop Axe Learning Center.
That's Haupt-Axe. It's our last name, Haupt-Axe, Learning Center. And then the
Okay.
other one is Revere One Comprehensive Services.
All right. Huh. Who we got next? Carol of CAS Notary Public and Loan Services. Thank you all for coming. Sean has Drumco Solutions LLC. Danielle has Windy City Cosmetics. Windy City Cosmetics up in the building. Sean got a question. What Sean got a question? Noel, will you send a copy of the slide presentation? I will not send a copy of the slide presentation, but this will be recorded on YouTube, right? So it's being recorded now. We're going to post it up on YouTube. And if you go to my website, businesscreditbuilder.us, there's a YouTube button on there, and that's where you can see all the YouTube stuff. And when you do get to YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Okay? All right. What else we got in here? Carol, that's not the screen that I see. Or that was all what are we going into the next section? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, here we go. All right. Now we're gonna talk about get a credit line hybrid today. This is one of our programs right here. Okay. The credit line hybrid program. Typically, when you apply for a credit card, you put an inquiry on your consumer report. When other lenders see this, they won't approve you for more credit because they don't know how much of the new credit you have recently obtained. So they'll only approve you if you have less than 2 inquiries on your report within the last 6 months. And the more will get you declined, okay? More than that will get you declined when you go to these credit cards, right? So they're looking at those inquiries, right? With the credit line hybrid, you work with a lender who specializes in securing business credit cards. This is a very rare program, ladies and gentlemen. Very little know about this program. And about these programs that few lending sources offer, okay? So you will not find this out there, okay? This credit line hybrid situation that I'm about to explain to you, okay? Okay. They can usually get you 3 to 5 times the approvals that you get on your own. This is because they know the sources to apply for, the order to apply, and can time their applications so that the card issuers won't decline you for the other card inquiries. This is the key piece about this program, okay? The result of their services is that you usually get up to 5 credit cards that mimic the credit limits of your highest limit accounts now. Multiple cards create competition, and this means you can get your limits raised typically within 6 months or less, okay, of your initial approval. With the credit line hybrid, they get you 3 to 5 business credit cards that report only to the business credit reporting agencies. This is huge. Something most lenders don't offer to advertise. Not only will you get money, but you will build your business credit also. So this is a twofold deal. You get access to money and you're starting to build up your business credit, okay? And this is a good program for startup businesses, okay? So within 3 to 4 months, you can then use your newly established business credit to get even more money. The lender can also get you low intro rates, often 0% for 6 to 18 months. You'll then pay normal rates after that, typically 5 to 21% APR with 20 to 25% APR for cash advances. They also get you the best cards for points, meaning you get the best rewards. Just like with anything, there are huge benefits in working with a source which specializes in this area. The results will be much better than if you try to do it alone. Approval limits will mimic that of your personal cards now. Approvals usually range from 2,000 to 50,000. You'll usually get 3 to 5 cards. So that means you can get up to 5 times that of your highest credit limit accounts now. Approvals can go up to $150,000 per entity, right? Per entity. So if you get more than one companies, bam, there's double the money, okay? You must have excellent personal credit now, preferably 685 FICO score or above, the same as with all business credit cards. You shouldn't have any derogatory credit reports to get approved. You must also have open revolving credit on your consumer reports now. You'll need to have 4 inquiries or fewer in the last 6 months reported, okay? All lenders in the space charge 9 to 12% success-based fee. You only pay the fee for what you get. Remember, you get a ton of extra benefits and about 3 to 5 times more money with this program that you'd get on your own, which is why there's a fee, the same as all other lending programs. You can get approved using a guarantor. So you don't have to have the good credit. You can have a guarantor, somebody that trusts you to use their
Can you
excuse
me, could you go back to the one before this one right here, please?
All right. Right there.
Yes,
Which
thank
one?
you.
Go over there.
No, I just wanted to screenshot it.
Okay, cool. You got it?
Yes, sir. Greatly
All right.
appreciate it.
No doubt about it. You can get approved up. You can use a guarantor. So even if you got bad personal credit, then you can use somebody that trusts you that has good personal credit. You can even use multiple guarantors to even get more money. No, you cannot use multiple guarantors for the same EIN within a year. Okay, credit line hybrid, consumer reporting. There are also other cards that can use, but there are other cards that you can get using this same program. But these cards only report to the consumer reporting agencies, not the business reporting agencies. They are consumer credit cards versus business credit cards. Okay, so if you're a business and you don't have good business credit, then they may offer you the consumer cards, okay, that do not report to the business credit reporting agencies. I just wanted to make that clear about that particular thing, right? Okay, they provide similar benefits, including 0% intro APRs, 5 times the amount of the approval of a single card, but they're much easier to qualify for. You can get approved with 680 credit score and 5 inquiries in the last 6 months. You can have a bankruptcy on your credit and other derogatory items, okay? This is much easier to get approved for than credit line hybrid business cards, okay? Okay, so, and if you check out, if you go to /get-funding, there's also a video and a list of the requirements that you can go over to see if you qualify for. I definitely recommend you at least looking at the video to see, because the video gives you a lot of detail about the program as well, okay? And just let me go back over this program off the top of my head, right? So this program, the credit line hybrid program, is good for startup businesses and existing businesses that have good personal credit, right? So I also like to talk about the 3 C's. Let me say that too, real quick. The 3 C's. The 3 C's of funding, right? The 3 C's of funding is what all lenders are looking at when you apply for a loan or even an account. The 3 C's are credit, collateral, and cash flow. If you have all 3 of these C's, then you could possibly qualify for an SBA loan. If you have 2 of these 3 C's, you could possibly qualify for a term loan. If you have 1 of these, depending on which one you do have, you can qualify for money. Now, let's say you don't have any of the 3 C's. Then that's when you start with business credit, okay? And as you build your business credit, then you get access to more and more funding. Okay. Okay, back to the slides. With all previous cards mentioned, you will need to have good consumer credit to get approved. But with your personal credit isn't good and you don't have a guarantor, this is when building business credit makes a lot of sense. Even if you have good personal credit, building your business credit helps you get even more money and without a personal guarantee. So you can get access to money if your credit is not good, right? By building business credit, right? And if you have good personal credit and good business credit, then you are more fundable. You have better chance of getting, there's more options out there for you, okay? Somebody said something up in here, let me see. Sean asked a question. Can business contracts be used as credit collateral? Good question, Sean. All right. So, in the traditional world at commercial banks, no, right? But luckily for small business owners like us, there are alternative lenders that try to accommodate, right? So to put it all in perspective, right? At the major bank, at the commercial bank, 80% of all businesses that go to the commercial bank to try to get a loan are declined, right? 80% of all business owners that go to a commercial bank to ask for a business loan are declined. So these alternative lenders are now in the market trying to get some money out of this. They're trying to make money out of providing loans to the people that were declined, right? So that's a whole market for them, right? These are people that were not serviced. And in the recent years, there are businesses that are trying to help businesses. And for the government contracts, yes, there are alternative lenders that will look at your government contract like it's straight cash. You can't walk into a bank and say, I got this government contract, but there are alternative lenders that you walk in there with your government contract and say, yo, I just need this piece of equipment so I can handle this government contract. And to them, those type of lenders, that's straight money. So you're going to get approved, all right? So there's a way to do it. Yes, Mr. Sean. Okay, cool. That was a good question. Okay, so even if you have good personal credit, building your business credit helps you get even more money and without a personal guarantee. Okay, business credit is credit in a business name that's linked to the business's EIN number, not the business owner's social security number. When done properly, you can get business credit with no personal credit check and no personal guarantee. This is something all other cards mentioned cannot deliver, okay? Unsecured vendor accounts. Most consumer credit starts with secured credit cards or an account that has a well-established cosigner. But cosign accounts and secured accounts really aren't popular or widely used in the business world. Most business credit starts with vendor accounts instead. Okay? Vendor credit accounts. Vendor accounts are accounts that typically offer terms like net 30 instead of revolving. So if you get approved for 1,000 in vendor credit and use all of the 1,000, you'll need to pay the total back in 30 days. And these are what I also call these vendor accounts. I call them starter vendors, right? Because when you're starting out with your business and you have no business credit, then this is how you create your business credit profile with these net 30 accounts, okay? A net 30 account would need to be paid in full within 30 days. In contrast, the next 60 account would need to be paid in full in 60 days. So there are different net terms that are offered, but the net 30 is the most popular, right? Unlike with revolving accounts, you have a set time you must pay back what you borrowed or the credit for the credit or the credit you use. So to start your business credit profile the right way, you need to get approved for vendor accounts that report to the business credit reporting agencies. Once you've done this, you can then use the credit, pay back what you used, and the account gets reported to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, or Equifax. Once reported, then you have trade lines, an established credit profile, and an established credit score. And that's how you start building your business credit, right? With these, by creating your business profile with these net 30 accounts. Who has a question? Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Booker or John Barlow. I was just wondering, when you're starting this business credit, do you have to ask, or do you have to go, like I've got it done in Bradstreet, I just joined Experian. Do you go to there and tell them that you have a business account? Because I have one card that's kind of a split, and then I was just going to go apply for a loan that the bank has offered me as far as being a business, and I only have a business account at that bank, and they're offering, up to 150, but I can't pay the high interest that they're charging. So I was going to go for 35 and then pay off my personal, get my personal credit built up. And then that way, basically, like I said, try to help develop my business credit. I don't know what when you keep on saying, let the business credit company know or whatever. Is it something you have to go directly to them to apply or list that account?
I'm kind of confused by the question. I'm not really clear, but I'm thinking, let me just say this. Once you get your business set up credibly in the eyes of the lender, which is you got your business name, your EIN number, your telephone listed with the National 411 directory, you got a website, you got a bank account, you got a DUNS number. Then you create your business credit profile by getting net 30 accounts, okay? Like, now I have webinars on my YouTube channel that are just about how to build business credit. So I would suggest going there, but that's how you start, right? Now, I think you said something about your account. You were mentioning your business bank account. So, but basically the rule is you set up your business credibly in the eyes of the lender. You get your Dun & Bradstreet number, and understand the importance of your business credit reporting agencies. And then you start with these net 30 accounts. And the net 30 accounts will create your business profile. And that gives you a start to building your business credit. That's the start, okay? Did I answer that question or what?
Somewhat. I still gotta go. This is my phone number with a 411 and get a website built. I've had a website space for decades. I just haven't uploaded until I can have a product line or a facility that can be on there listed and have pictures of my product. I haven't sold any product.
Okay, it
I know
seems
the
like
last
we
time I
need to
talked to
talk
you.
one-on-one, right? Let me continue on with
All
this
right.
presentation, but it seems like you and
Fine.
me need to, talk one-on-one together,
Okay.
All right. So now wasting everybody else's time with your personal stuff. All right. But I got you though. All right. We can talk though and make sure you're on the right track. Okay. All right. So let's see what this next slide says. Using your newly established business credit profile and score, you can then get approved for cash credit and eventually store credit without needing to supply your social security number or personal guarantee. This is possible because now your EIN credit profile is established and can stand on its own. So if you leave your social security number off the application, the credit issuer then pulls your EIN credit, sees a solid profile and score, and then they approve you for real revolving credit. Okay, so starter vendors are the start. Okay, you must start with business credit profile and score with starter vendors. Starter vendors are ones who will give you initial credit when you have no credit, no score, or no trade lines now. Most stores like Staples will not give you initial starter credit. So don't even apply there, okay? Staples, all those revolving accounts, they need you to have credit before they approve you, okay? So that's why you need those starter vendors. Okay, unsecured business credit card. These types of credit store cards usually have limits of 10 to 100 times that of the consumer credit. They function the same as credit cards, but they don't report to the consumer credit agencies. Rather, they report to the business bureaus, helping you establish business credit. You can get approved with no personal guarantee in most cases, and with initial business credit established, you can get approved without a personal guarantee. This means you won't be supplying a personal credit check for approval. Now, let's get into the high limit credit lines. Some conventional banks and private lenders also offer high limit credit lines. You might see limits of $50,000 or more. These are the types of accounts most business owners truly want, right? Yeah. But you got to work up to that, all right? I'm just letting you know. You got to work up to that. It's not going to come fast. It's not going to come right away. You got to work up to it. Credit lines and credit cards function almost the exact same way. One big difference is credit cards offer reward points and introductory rates as low as 0%. Credit lines typically don't, but you can use credit lines to get cash advances at much lower rates than with credit cards. Also, credit lines are single accounts with a higher limit, whereas credit cards usually have lower limits, but you can get more cards. Having a higher limit and low rates for cash advances are the main benefits. But this is one of the full documentation programs, whereas other cards we've mentioned are no documentations, right? So the credit line hybrid cards, that's no documents needed, right? But these higher limit credit lines, they need to see some documentation. So you need to have your business running. It's not for startups. Okay. How to easily get business credit and financing all in one place. The Business Credit Builder is powered by the Business Finance Suite. Okay. Now, on my website, at the bottom of every page, there are testimonials. Here goes one of the testimonials. This is Brian. He's from New Jersey. He talks about how he got his first 50, right? It's the ultimate solution. Business Credit Builder powered by the Business Finance Suite. It's the easiest and the fastest way to get money and credit to build and grow your business. It's a simple solution. Okay, why the Business Finance Suite is perfect for you. You get business credit for your business that's not linked to your social, even through the top-selling business credit system. You get access to funding for your business to start, build, and grow. Our cutting-edge technology helps you meet credibility requirements before you apply. So we save you time. So we give you the underwriting guidelines to the accounts. So when we help you build your business credit, we're going to give you these vendors. We already know the vendors to use. That's going to report to the business credit reporting agencies. Now, we have the underwriting guidelines, the how to qualify stuff. If you do this on your own, you'll call them up and say, well, do I qualify? How do I qualify for this account? They'll tell you, fill out this application, and I'll tell you if you qualify. So we have all the underwriting guidelines, so you don't have to waste the time, all right? Okay. You can access discounted business credit reports. So those credit reports, those are 3 main business credit reporting agencies, which are Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. They are in the business of taking in information, repackaging it, and selling it. They sell their business credit reports for about $100 per month. About $100 per month for each one of them. When you do business with my company, we charge you $25 for all 3 reports. Okay, so we save you some money there. You get a free Experian business access. You get the largest supply of starter vendors to start your business credit. Now, these starter vendors I was telling you about, they're hard to find because, one, you have to find these vendors that are going to give you credit when you have no credit, and you know that's hard. And 2, they have to be able to report your payment to the business credit reporting agencies. And only 10% of all businesses in America even report to the business credit reporting agencies because they're under high guidelines and restrictions to be even able to report. So this is hard, getting those starter vendors. And our starter vendors, they change, right? So my list of starter vendors today is not the same list I had 6 months ago because they changed their requirements, okay? You get a massive selection of revolving store credit cards with underwriting guidelines, hard to find cash credit sources you can get within 120 days. No personal credit check or guarantee is required. You get access to cash flow financing, collateral-based financing, unsecured financing, private money alternative, SBAs, venture capital. Our most popular product is the credit line hybrid program. That's good for startups. Okay. Now, all of my clients that get the core package of my product, you get a control panel that looks like this. Now, this control panel is my reseller control panel. So you wouldn't have all these buttons on the left, but you'll have the button that says build my business credit. So you'll go into there, right? And then you'll see your course of contact. So this is how we build your business credit with you. We give you the course of contact, every single detail that you need to build your business credit. in the order that you need to build your business credit, right? So let's say you drill down into there, right? Then you get all of these little details, right? Now you go step by step. Each step, like the first step there is your business name. So they'll ask you, do you have a business name? You put your business name in, you go to the next one. If you don't have a business name, then it's going to tell you exactly how to get a business name. There's going to be a video on how to get your business name. There's going to be resources on where to get your business name. Okay? If you still can't figure it out, then you have advisors that you can call or email at any time and get it done. So you're never doing this alone, right? You're never doing this alone. So when we get to the point where we're giving you the vendors, here goes one of the vendors here, Racetrack, right? So for Racetrack, they give you all the information that you need, like who they report to. You need to know who these vendors are reporting to. So when you pull that credit report, you can look for it, right? So Racetrack, they report to Dun & Bradstreet. Their payment terms are revolving, right? We give you their telephone number, their fax number. We tell you what they sell, and how to qualify. For Racetrack, what you need is an EIN number, a DUNS number, paid up score of 78 or above, preferred 3 years in business, a business entity, business phone listed with 411. Okay, so these things, you know how to qualify. You know if you going to be able to qualify for this or not, right? Okay. Had to wet my whistle there. Okay, now check this out. This is Christine, one of my clients. She got all of these approvals in 6 months. Now, not everybody can do that. She is able to do this because she's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband is a truck driver. Now, she's at home all day doing this stuff. See, normal people got something to do. So we can't do this in 6 months. I'm not saying you can do it in 6 months, but not that many people can. Okay. So check this out. She got Sprint 2,000, Amazon 4,500, Tractor Supply 5,000, Exxon 5,000, Fuel Man Fleet 6,000, BJ 7, BP 8, Lowe's 10, Apple 12.5, Shell 15. Whew. Now look at this list. This list is over $250,000 in business credit. Okay. And one more thing. Check this out. PNC Bank. PNC Bank, that's a credit line right there. Okay. You see, credit line compared to a business loan. See, a credit line, you pay interest on what you use out of that 150. With a loan, you get the 150 and now you're paying the total interest on the whole thing from the beginning. Okay, so that's the difference between the business loan versus a credit line, right? Okay. Why the Business Finance Suite is perfect for you? You get your own business credit advisor who offers you concierge service for 12 months to help you build your business credit. You get your own finance officer for 5 years to help you get the best financing for your business. Okay, here's a quick summary. We're going to get out of here. Business Finance Suite summary. You get your own Business Finance Suite control panel, discounted business credit reports, free DUNS number, free Experience Smart business access, the largest supplier of starter vendors, massive selection of revolving store credit cards, hard to find cash credit sources, access to cash flow, collateral based, unsecured, and private money sources. Time versus money. So it'll typically take you, if you did this on your own, 18 to 24 months if you did this on your own. With us, it should take you about 12 months to do. But everybody does this at a different pace. So I can't say it's going to take you 12 months or whatever, because everybody does administrative duties at a different pace, right? And that's what you have to do, some administrative duties, and you have to do some strategizing, okay? I'm just letting you know straight up and down. All right. That's what it is. I'm not trying to candy coat or try to give you some pipe dreams. You're gonna get a whole bunch of money. You can get access to a whole bunch of money, but you have to do some administrative stuff, and you have to do some actions. You have to be patient at times. You have to set up an account, buy an item, and get the invoice. Then you have to pay for the item, pull your credit reports, know how to read your credit reports. The credit reports let you know when you go and get more vendors. Okay. So you have to know how to do that stuff in a systematic process as smooth as possible. And that's what we do. We smooth it out. We smooth out the speed bumps. All right. That's what we do. Now, you can do this on your own. We help you smooth out the speed bumps. All right. So I have two packages that I offer, the core package and the business credit building program. The core package is what I explained to you, get your control panel and all that stuff, right? And the finance team. That's the big deal about the core package. You get access to the finance team. All right. Now, the business credit building program is a one-on-one consultation with me for 1 year, and I'm teaching you how to build up your business credit. All right. Okay, so here goes the details. Get started today as part of this seminar, and you can get started with a huge discount on our premier enrollment plan. Okay, basically just the rundown. You can put down $950 and make payments, 6 months payments, right? Or you could pay $2,250, a single payment at $2,250 and save you a bunch of money. And that's how it goes down. So the one-on-one package goes for $995. You can start with a $400 down payment or a single payment of $750. Okay. $750 single payment, right? That's for the 1 year one-on-one consultation. Okay. If you're interested, make sure you schedule a free business credit consultation, and we'll walk through everything. Do we have more questions in here? What's in here? I see something in here. Miss Parrish has something to say. Can you apply for an apartment under your business? Yes, you can. In those instances, you would have to have some background, right? Because just like you, if you're a personal person, they want to see where your money's coming from. What's your credit like? They're going to do that same thing to the business, okay? So yes, businesses lease office space, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Carol, who are starter vendors? Okay. Starter vendors are vendors that you can start building up your business credit and creating your credit profile. And usually I mention these in the webinars that are particularly for building business credit, but I'm gonna run it down for you off the top of my dome. All right, I'm gonna give you a website too. Check this out. Go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors, VENDORS, right? Vendors/vendors, businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors. And there is Maverick, that's Office Supply. There's CEO Creator. There's Granger. What am I talking about? Granger, Uline, and Barnett. Those are all good starter vendors today. Okay, now tomorrow they might not be good starter vendors, but today those will qualify you. Okay, from the beginning. All right, but make sure you check out my YouTube channel, because I have YouTube presentations that are just for building business credit. and I'll go more into detail. All right. Okay. Now, I also have ebooks. Right. Go to /ebooks. Check that out. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on my blog. Right. The blog is called Business Credit is Real. Go to businesscreditbuilder.us/blog. The Spotify channel is off the Heezy. And we got all of these social media outlets and stuff like that. Does anybody got any questions about all this stuff? Here goes all my contact information once again. Make sure y'all get the free guide on how to build business credit by going to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide.
Got an extra tweet.
Go ahead, John. What you got?
You got an extra tweet.
An extra tweet?
X your tweet.
Oh, you know what? I don't even think I'm thinking about that. That's crazy, right? He didn't change Twitter to an X. What the hell? All right. Okay. Any more questions? Did I waste your time or something? What? Y'all ain't got no questions? Was this useful for y'all? What? Oh, Sean says, thank you for a great presentation. Carol says, thanks. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming, because I know, your business owners got stuff to do, and sitting down talking to my ugly ass ain't the primary thing to do. So I appreciate you coming through and spending some time, right? Yeah, make sure y'all get your free guide on how to build business credit. And if y'all ain't got no questions, we're gonna be out like shout. What up? Any questions before we go? Althea, what up? Any questions? Carol, hey Carol, any questions?
I have no questions. That was great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, I appreciate you. All right. All right, Carol, I see you over there chilling. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. And we're gonna be out like shout. I'm gonna have to think of what the new thing is. McCray says, thank you for the information. Althea, thank you very much for this great session. John says, got a couple more things to do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, mahalo is thank you.
All right. And cool. Yes, Steven says, yes, very good information. Cool. Well, I appreciate y'all's time and everything. I do this just about once a week on a Wednesday night at 7 p.m. There's something we talking about. So make sure you check out the upcoming events at the website, right? Y'all already know the website and said it enough, right? Y'all should be able to tell me the damn website. But anyway, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Be out. I'm out like shout.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Good night.
Let's see how we get out of here. Yeah. Aloha.